been so long since I've done a video, and I know I promised I would be more consistent. Um, but this is the start of a new chapter for me. You probably tuned into this video because you've seen the title, and of course, the title says my live review of how I study for Nclex, and you guys are going to see firsthand my live reaction of when I passed. So yes, your girl is now a RN. Y'all know I'm corny, but yes, I am now a RN, the Geneva BSN RN BSPH. And I'm just so excited for what's to come. So if you guys want to learn how, or just get some tips on how to study for Nclex and see my live review and see my live reaction of me actually opening my test scores, stay tuned. Okay guys, so you saw that I did the Pearson view trick, and as of now I have passed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be going on the website, and this is a live reaction. You guys are seeing like my actual reaction to getting the results. So it is available for me to purchase. So I'm gonna hit purchase, and so 48 hours after you take the test, you can get your results for $8, well $7.95. And so I'm just gonna put in my card information. I literally feel like I'm about to pee myself. I'm so scared, even though the Pearson view trick is like foolproof, but you know, actually seeing the results are, you know, scary. So you guys are gonna see my actual reaction. Here I go. Here I go. Submit order. Okay. Yay! I feel like I'm about to cry. Oh my god. This is crazy. I passed. So as you guys can see, it says pass. This is crazy. I really don't have words. I'm nervous as hell. I don't know why I'm still nervous, but like this is absolutely insane. But as you see what it says, I passed. I'm officially an RN. Yeah, I think it'll really hit me once I start working and once I get my license in the mail. But you guys stay tuned for so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Now that I have so much time, I will be putting out more content. I definitely want to hear everything you guys have to say. As you guys know, I'm definitely raw. What you see is what you get. And yeah, if you've got this far, you probably are interested in not only seeing my live results, but seeing what I did to study, and how I felt through the entire process, and just possibly how I feel now. I first wanted to say I've missed you guys so much. I miss YouTube. I said I would be more consistent, but now I have no excuse. I'm completely done with school, completely done with Nclex, and now it's just working and you know, trying to find a RN job. So first of all, let me say that this all still feels super surreal. I can't believe I'm done with Nclex. I can't believe I don't have to study anymore. I will say that I did study for, it seems like maybe 1 month and a week, like 1 month and a couple of days. when I did graduate, so I graduated May 16th, and when I graduated, I didn't start studying probably for another week until like when graduation was over, because I wanted to relax. I wanted to enjoy myself. With Corona, everything is completely closed, but I still wanted to live my life. Okay. So I did whatever I wanted. And yeah, so I didn't start studying for like a week after I graduated. But I will say, I live in PA, so there are a lot of nursing school, a lot of hospitals, and the competition is kind of high, especially with Corona. It didn't make it any easier. So my friends and I, we did apply for our ATT, which is like the number you need that your state board of nursing gives you to register for exams. So we did apply for the exam and register for our license, like apply for our license like maybe a month and some change before graduation, because you gotta realize there's so many nursing students graduating around the same time you are. So your best bet is to do it ahead of time, so that when you do graduate, you know that you have your ATT. And for me, I wanted to register for my exam to know, okay, I have this many days until the exam, I gotta crack down. Because if I would have been lollygagging around like, oh, I'll register for the exam whenever I want, I would have procrastinated to the highest level. So the best bet for me was to hurry up, register for the exam, register for Pearson VUE, which are the people that administer the exam to you. And once they sent me my ATT, go ahead and register for the exam. And then, from there, that's when I started studying. So like I said, I graduated May 16th. My friends and I registered, like we did the Pearson VUE. So Pearson VUE are the people that actually administer the Nclex exam to you. I believe they're in every state. It's Pearson VUE. You pay about $200, and also you go through your state board of nursing website, which is PALS for Pennsylvania, and you go and apply for your license, your RN license. And when you apply for that license, they ask you to do a background check. You don't have to do fingerprints. Your fingerprints should already come from your school. So you do a background check. The fingerprints already come from the school. You have to do a 3-hour child abuse class, which it's online and it's free. It's tedious, but you have to do that. And what else? Your school has to send a verification. So most schools don't send a verification until like the day of graduation or the day after graduation. So although it takes a while for your school to send a verification, you want to make sure you put that application in, so that when they send it, you get your ATT just like that. So it worked out perfect for me. I think I applied maybe end of March, early April, and I got my ATT, I want to say like 2 or 3 days after like my official graduation, which was May 16th, because we didn't have one because of Corona. So like I said, like go right away and apply for that license and register with Pearson VUE. All in all, when I applied for the license, I also applied for a temporary grad license, because that allows you to work as a graduate nurse for a year, and it's a higher pay, obviously, and sometimes it helps you get your foot in the door, and then from there you can just transition into like a RN position. So I would suggest doing that. I think it was like $70. So all in all, I think I paid like $350 to take this test. So $200 with Pearson VUE. Those are the people that administer the test. And then I paid $187, so closer to $400, $187 through the Pennsylvania State Board of Nursing. The test was $97, and then you have those extra fees that they always try and get you with, and then you have the $70 for the temporary grad license, which I would definitely suggest if you don't already have a job. It'll help you get your foot in the door, give you a way to make money, and yeah. So that. All right. So All right, I talked about how I applied for it. You guys saw my live reaction. Now, I'm gonna talk about like how I felt while studying, because at this point you should see how I studied for the test. If not, go back a few seconds, okay? Okay, so those were all the things that I did to study for the test, okay? All in all, I feel like my study plan was very, very simple. Like I said, at the end of graduation, I did put up on Instagram that I was looking for people to, you know, donate a couple dollars to me so that I could pay for UWorld. UWorld is, to me, is Nclex. UWorld and like the other stuff that I use that I'll get into, but UWorld helped me definitely pass that exam. It's definitely worth it. I wish I would have had it in nursing school because the rationales were that good, and I feel like it would have definitely helped me with my patho and even my maternity. I really, really wish I would have like invested in it and just kind of renewed it closer to graduation to study for Nclex. But you know, you live and you learn, and that's why I'm giving you guys suggestions for what you should do if you're in nursing school and watching me, or if you're getting ready to study for the Nclex. But yes, so I got the 3-month subscription, which I showed you on the thing. The 3-month subscription was $279. Thank God I didn't pay $1 out of pocket. Friends and family chipped in and helped pay for it for me, so I am truly blessed and truly thankful, and I thank you guys so much for helping me invest in my education. So yeah, they paid for $297. So, and it still hasn't expired. I still have it, even though I passed Nclex, and excuse me, I might give it away to somebody. Okay, so then UWorld is split up into like all different categories. So like maternity, fundamentals, med-surg, pediatrics, and a bunch of other topics. And then you can either do it as a tutorial, like, which is like, it lets you see the answer right away and you can go back and see the rationale, or you could do like, I forget what the other version is called, but that version is basically like a mock Nclex. And with the package that I bought, like I said, it was 3 months from the moment you activate it, and you also get 2 assessments, which are 1 hour each, and I believe they were 100 questions each, and they tell you your probability of passing. So I believe that UWorld and the Mark Klein videos are what helped me pass. So for UWorld, I would do about, let's say, 150 to 200 questions a day. You got to keep in mind that I was working 2 jobs, so my time was very limited. I did want to take Nclex as soon as possible. My original date, or I forgot to say, my original date was August 15th because of Corona, and that was the earliest day I could get in Pennsylvania. Although you can take your test anywhere, any state you want. Even though you're getting your license in Pennsylvania, you can take the test anywhere you want. I wanted to take it in Pennsylvania, so the earliest date that I got was August 15th, and I was fine with that. I was like, oh, that's the entire summer. I can like relax and study leisurely. But now that I think about it, and I'm happy I rescheduled it for sooner, because I would have just been lollygagging. I would have been procrastinating. So then after August 15th, I think I moved it to July 15th because a friend of mine texted me and said, hey, they open up more dates, and they typically recommend that you take your Nclex within 3 months of graduation. As early as 1 month, but definitely within 3 months of graduation, or your standards of passing or your likelihood of passing decreases significantly. So I took mine, like I said, a month after graduation.